All right, I think we're good to go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
just see
go for it.
unit moving my head around.
I'm just
All
making
right,
things look pretty.
so unit, I was sort of scrambling and feeling like I wasn't ready while Lithari was explaining what was going on. So
Yeah.
I've also I've not got any colors, so let me just sort that out. Menu colors, cursed, red, um, and then we'll do uncursed, uh, white, and then blast, green. Okay, so a cursed pair of riding gloves. We're a samurai. I saw that we've got scrolls of ID identified, right? I think that's probably in that bag. We've somehow got a lookstone, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look in the bag. Uh, oh yeah, so we've got the bow and arrow, right? The Yumi. That's pretty good as far as I recall.
Yeah, you start with it, but you're a samurai. Just swing your sword at stuff. What
And
girl?
then oh, so we got two potions of holy water,
And a
right?
bag of holding.
Is this a bag of holding?
I thought he had a bag. Or was that the previous character that kicked the bucket?
I think this is just a bag, as far as we know. Um, I I mean, if this was just my game, all right, let's get moving.
It's
Let's
your
start
game
this.
now, Jono.
It's my game. All right, so because it's my game now. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna. You're right. That's the right approach to take. Um, I'm gonna, and I'm not gonna let units stop me. Um, this is how I play. Others might disagree, but I like to know stuff, what stuff is. So, where's my hashtag? Dip. So this is what I usually do. I just immediately hit stuff like this so that I can try it on. Uh, what's it? Okay. So, an uncursed -3 pair of riding gloves. All right. So, yeah, that was a waste of a holy water, but there we go.
Probably. They're uncursed. Do they start
Yeah,
uncursed?
they were cursed. They were
Oh
cursed. That's
right,
why I
right,
dipped them. That's why I dipped them because I
yeah,
wanted to know what they are. Um, right. Did we investigate this shop? I guess we did because Lithari has looks like he sold some stuff. I'm burdened. I don't want to be burdened. So
How are the
uh,
audio levels? People in the audience, is everything fine?
probably what was found, not paid for. We've still got one, so I'll save the one. And I remember you saying you've got a co-aligned altar. I'm guessing that's down here. Oh, and it looks like we've not actually finished investigating the shops. Um, I don't want to be burdened. Oh, the bag's called holding. So is this a bag of holding?
I mean, unless he was trolling you, yeah, it's probably a bag of holding. I remember him finding it. Yeah.
So in which case, I 100% should have blessed the bag of holding and not that
Oh,
stupid pair of
we out
riding
of
gloves.
holy water now, are we?
No, I've got one, but I guess I want to save the one,
Yeah, that's the move.
right? Although, well, if we've got a co-aligned altar, I guess it's not really a big deal, I guess. Um, Man, I've not played NetHack in so long. Can you tell? Okay, I'm still burdened. I've actually never died in a NetHackathon, but it's mostly because I just don't do anything. I spent just 2 hours of me faffing about with stuff.
3 turns, 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm still burdened. What is going on? Right, there must be some crap I can get rid of in this bag of holding. Or there's no bag of holding.
Lithari asked to, blank the milky potions and then get more. Is what
Okay,
could be a
yeah,
plan,
could do. And so what's dwarfismatic? I've got way too many daggers for my liking. What's a nunchaku?
Nunchucks, that's a flail in this, I think.
Okay, and the wakizashi,
That's
is
a
that like
short
the
sword, I think.
okay? Okay, let's drop some of that. I'm still burdened. Still
Spasm is
burdened.
only interested in pinecone content.
I think she's asleep on the bed. Why am I so burdened? This can't be a bag of holding, right? Is this really a bag of holding?
You have a manic somewhere, do you? Or if
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Um, thing is, I don't want to drop it, and then sometimes you can't get them back if something picks it up, right? Uh, 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 wait, I'm flying. Why am I flying?
you have an amulet of flying.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've never had an amulet of flying. That's just a 3.7 thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good. All right. Let's see what's. Do we have any lights?
Cloud asks why you are hoarding daggers when you have your bow.
Yeah, I've a mimic. I can take a mimic, right? Got got take a few mimics.
I almost never
One.
use bows and arrows just because I like the idea of them disappearing. It just seems like more hassle. But they are good.
There's a bag with two bags inside. Interesting. And the bags are 136. And there's another expensive bag. We've got a lamp anyway. Dagger's better than sun sword. Is this? Are we sure this is a bag of holding? By the way,
Yeah, I think he
I know I've
tested
asked
it
that.
by like getting burdened and then putting stuff in it, which made him unburdened.
Okay. Cool. So I guess I'll explore these shops and eat something. I don't have anything to eat. Okay. Maybe buy a bit of food then.
You're
That'd be a good
weak.
idea.
You're weak, by the way.
I'm weak, yeah. That's the food ration, is it? The gun.
And you have 12 strength, which Cloud points out, which is why you are having trouble
Why
carrying
I'm
stuff.
so easily burdened, yeah.
I wonder
Let's
if
get
that
that hit point.
amulet of flying, like Lev, does that allow you to carry more? So if you put that back on.
Uh, so did I hear someone say before that you can still go up and down stairs if you
You
wear that?
can, yes.
What? So is it worth just keeping it on all the time?
Yeah, I would. Unless you got a better amulet to wear.
Okay. I can eat a goblin, right?
Yeah, unless you are a goblin or
Corpse
an
is
orc.
fatty.
But actually, yeah.
So I'm guessing this is our. Yeah, this is our Caroline priest. We are human, says Lithari. Yeah, sorry if I don't notice things uh, in the chat there.
That's right. I'll try and keep an eye on some of that stuff so that you can concentrate on the game.
Thank you. Yeah, I've suddenly realised how sort of out of practice I am. So I'm actually quite happy. It's early in the game. I think I'd be feeling quite nervous if I was handed something mid or late game. What kind of armor are we wearing? Low boots. So iron shoes are a lot better than low boots usually, aren't they? But they're going to be heavy.
Oh, no, I think it pretty much just depends on their enchantment. Just put them
Oh,
both
really?
on unless they're cursed and find out which one gives you better AC. Unless they're, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly dump those on the alt surf, and after that, I'll head back up.
Spider eyes is the fruit, Lithari Jar says.
Okay.
Tasty.
And we should be on the lookout for longsword as well, right? We're a lawful samurai. Okay, so let's take off the low boots. Where okay, it would help if I remembered what my AC was before. Okay, well, I guess I'll take the extra point of AC. Should remember to pick all my other stuff up.
So I think when Lithari quit, he said, yeah, you got to wander create monster, and that's a coal-lined altar, so you could go nuts if you want. I'm not sure. I guess they don't have a guaranteed sacrifice gift or anything like that for samurai. Or do they?
Are you checking that unit?
Yeah, I'll check it out. Sneaker Snee is their first sacrifice gift, which is a katana. Yeah, I mean, it's better than what you got,
isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for it. So Zap, monster.
Basm, you're gonna keep flogging this sun sword joke until it's completely dead.
Why is Spasm so fond of the sun sword?
I think he's just latched onto an idea. And
it's a light source, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually used it like my last ascension, but I would just in Gehenna, I would just like swap it with the alternate weapon just to use it as a light source. So it's pretty good for that.
I can't lift this bloody plains centaur. Crap. Do you reckon if I drop?
Yeah, worse.
If I drop stuff, is there any chance of that?
Maybe, probably not with this strength though.
Lame. All right. Oh, we got auto pickup on for ones. It's really annoying being so weak. So we've got a pine one, don't know what that is. I guess we can drop a dagger. Jeez, this is a right pain.
Thank you for accepting me into the Sunsword Club Spasm. I mean, it wasn't my primary weapon. It was just my offhand weapon, my alternate weapon. But
well, I guess I'm just going to drop the potion that I just picked up. A werewolf? That's going to run away from me, though, right?
Yes,
But I can't sacrifice it.
You can't sacrifice a werewolf because it's counted as human. No.
Oh.
Oh, do you have a towel or a blindfold?
For the yellow light?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to be
I think, is it not going to run away? It might run away from me. That would be good.
It might.
Uh,
Also, don't make it explode next to the priest, yeah.
oh, sure, yeah.
I don't think I don't know what the radius is like, but if it's like spheres, gas spores or whatnot. Lithari suggests that you close the door to stop all your victims escaping.
I mean, I think we'll be good for now. Oh my goodness. That yellow light is kind of worrying me a little bit.
It did turn to flee, so it doesn't. Unless you hit it, it's not going to explode.
It's getting a bit busy in here, though. Ugh, acid blob, don't want that.
We can sacrifice acid blobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just don't want to get splashed by the acid or corroded or something.
Just get naked and punch it. You have sanctuary in here anyway.
Does it corrode?
Yeah, acid corrodes. So you can. I think you can leave the not metal things on.
Wow, just one punch. Oh dear. You might be able to hear pine cone there. Don't know if you guys can hear that. It's making a horrible noise. Pine cone. Hey, oh, stop it. Come here. These are the worst monsters appearing.
You can sacrifice the blue jelly too, I think.
What I usually just avoid them. Don't they do something bad? Don't they do cold damage?
They do cold damage, but unless you like punch it 4,000 times without looking at your health, you probably won't die from one passive attack. Or you can just throw junk at it.
Let's try hitting it once, see what happens. Twice. Boom, okay, simple. leaf clover. 66 HP is decent. My girlfriend's just left, and sometimes when that happens, Pinecone just sits at the door making really sad noises. 'Cause she's a big softie.
You left me here with this weirdo.
What have I done? I've just done something terrible. You make a motion toward the altar with your wand of create monster. What have I
Did you
done?
engrave
What have
on
I
the
just?
altar? Is that what you did?
Now I feel foolish. I guess I did. Yeah. What do you want to write with? I did. I just think. Just think.
jonosmalls was here. Well, now you've got another
Uh,
reason to sacrifice. Is to get some forgiveness.
a leprechaun. Can I sacrifice a leprechaun?
Yeah.
You say that like it's obvious, right? Yeah, of course you can sacrifice a leprechaun.
You can sacrifice anything that leaves a corpse as long as it's not like
As long as it's
not the same race as you or like consider and not the same race as you and not a domestic animal.
okay. So I guess that didn't affect my lunch.
Well,
My luck.
yeah. Maybe it did. I don't know. I think it affected. You said
Maybe
I
did.
don't know what it does. Spasm says you can't sacrifice undead. Yeah, you can't sacrifice undead, but like nothing bad happens if you do.
Okay, this looks promising for sacrificing.
Oh, I
Right.
guess aligned unicorns are bad to sacrifice as well.
Sure. Yeah. So there's a lot of ones here. So bloody burdened though. What I need is a box. Or you know what? If we're 100% sure that that bag is a bag of holding, I'm going to bless it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to spend an hour and a half being burdened. Okay,
Lithari already
so
tested the bag, so we're pretty sure we're sure it's a bag of holding.
okay, well if it's not, it's not. But
You don't trust Lithari.
it is. I 100% trust. There you go. I'm just amazed that he made so much progress in about like 30 minutes. Um, I die if I try and play that quickly. 100% trust have to verify it. It's the lag, it's just the delay. Right, okay, so let's now we can pick stuff up. Okay, so we've been going for 30 minutes and I've not left mine time. Good going.
Hey, you're not dead yet.
All right, okay. At last we've killed that wand of create monster. Okay. It's actually a little annoyingly tiny bit laggy on my end, but nothing I can really do about that. All right. I think I might turn off that lamp for now.
Did you put all your armor back on?
Yeah. Red mold, that can give fire resistance, can't it?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's only a small chance. Oh, this is pretty unexplored, so I might find something good. Uh, I really enjoyed your video, Spasm. So I think it was time well spent.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I've actually picked up quite a lot of ones that I've not engraved tested. Um, yeah. Oh my goodness. We might find something cool. But that's bugger all so far. Right, solid. Oops. So there's a scroll shop, some fountains. So I guess later, later could try and dip some of those potions, get some more holy water. Another bag of holding. I'd really like. So I'm not really wearing any proper armor yet. What I'd really like is I've forgotten what I'd really like. What would I really like, unit? What do I need?
More AC.
More
More
AC, yeah. And
AC and a good weapon.
I'm just gonna quickly see what's going on with these ones. Should have written with my finger first, but oops, didn't mean to say hi, not ho. Yeah. Okay. So that was the this one, wasn't it? So that's gold. Oh,
Make
hello.
sure.
We got this hexagonal wand. So that's magic missile. All right, well, that's not bad. Handy ones to have, I guess. Yeah, I probably should have looked around a bit. Oh, is that poisonous?
Oops.
Whoops, didn't know that.
Strength 10.
Well, I was just thinking that can give me sleep resistance.
Unfortunately,
Uh,
the unicorn horn will no longer.
oh yeah. Hey, 3.7. Not a fan of 3.7, gotta say. A lot of the changes.
I like them.
Um,
You can't just,
really?
yeah. I think there's more good than bad. And the bad stuff that's bad is just there to, like, it's there to make the game more. They're more, like it makes the game more fail states in there. Like, there's more things that can go wrong, and they're things that can go wrong, but they're not instantly going to kill you, which is what I like. Like, I like things that can go wrong that are recoverable, like exploding bags of holding, destroying rings and wands, like setbacks, not just instant game enders. Keep talking. All right, I'm going to keep talking. You dropped off, did you? Appears maybe you did. All right. Well, restore ability useful. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the unicorn horn was a bit too, like once you got a unicorn horn, it just kills everything, and then you've got nothing to do, So it's good that it gives you... Restore ability was already useful. Like, for what? For restoring levels after you get them drained, which was only that much of a threat in 3.7 anyway. Useful to blank for. Yeah. But I really like stuff that is a setback that doesn't cause instant death. Instant death is like not fun, and like if you've got the stuff to prepare for it, like you've got the lizard corpse, okay, that's a lesson that you can learn. But yeah, late game NetHack was a bit too much like, okay, just slogging through the levels. Annoying, not a setback. Well, I mean, that's because you're a really good player, right? So,
Yeah, sorry about that, unit and everyone. It's some kind of conspiracy. I was about to have a big moan about 3.7, and then all of a sudden my computer just went blank. So, sorry, you might have just said. What do you think are the good changes then?
the good changes are like the peaceful swapping with monsters, although I'm not sure if that's in 3.6. And
That's not in 3.6. That is a good change. Okay, I agree.
The prompting to lock and unlock stuff.
Okay. But they're all just quality of life changes.
Yeah, but
right?
quality of life that's the best changes. They're the best changes to have. I cannot like I can deal with the extra difficulty of shocking spheres, but like I cannot go back to not swapping with peaceful monsters anymore. Like, can't do it.
I see your point about that. I'm so desperate for just a box. Just need a box. Now there's apes and I'm burdened. This isn't good. It's my own fault for eating poison stuff, isn't it? Let's drop a wand of light. Okay.
Well, you could put your amulet of flying back on. I'm not sure if that helps with you carrying more stuff the way levitation does.
This is a bit hairy. I suppose I could. What am I going to zap, really?
How much HP you got left? You might just be able to tank them.
37. Yeah, you might be right.
You'd always, yeah. Yeah, the knockback, Cloud mentions, is a bit of a change as well. It was knockback was really, really broken, I think, and then they nerfed it a little bit. Like, you could get stun locked by the riders on the astral plane, and then there's just nothing you could do. But they fixed the stun lock. So now you can get knocked back, but not just permanently, in block stun.
So had anyone else noticed that I have just been fighting with my fists for the last
I did notice you
15
got an
minutes?
enhanced thing just then, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm guessing my katana is still better than martial arts. Also confused at the moment.
Have you been doing that since you fought that blue jelly back in Minetown?
Yeah, yeah. Samurais are tough, right?
They
Jeez.
actually can get there. I think they're one of the other races that can get to like Grandmaster in martial arts.
Yeah, because monks, the sort of the very early game of the monk is really easy, right?
Yeah.
I hope I didn't get hit by that
Was there
werewolf.
anything in that spare bag of holding?
The werewolf bites. Ooh. Was there anything in? I no, no. I would keep it, but I can't hold anything. Um, okay, let's take out that bow and arrow. Do. Taking out. Uh,
Spasm's just on his. He's going to die on his 3.6 hill, and he's going to die on his Sunsword hill.
I'm more interested in trying to play X NetHack or something.
Mm.
Um, I was playing a game during the July thing, but then there was like some kind of glitch, so I got a bit grumpy and gave up. But yeah, because they made some big changes to the end game there, right?
I don't know. I've never made it to the end of X NetHack. I have a game that's like just finished Sokoban in X NetHack, and it's like got negative 20 AC or something stupid, and it's been going for 2 years, and I've never finished it.
I think in Gehenna there's some I think it's like some optional things you can do.
Mm.
And I think they might have just sort of shortened it and made it a bit less tedious.
I think Cloud's busy making your chat into an X-rated chat.
Oh yeah, cream. I just looked over and the first thing I saw was cream pies. Oh, here's pine cone. She's gonna come and say hello. I'll grab her if she steps into an adjacent square.
Nice NetHack joke.
Okay. I might drop that wand of great monster. A little dart. Right, okay. A lamp. A magic lamp.
Ooh, if could be, it's two. You got two different types of lamps, I guess. Oh no, that's just because it's uncursed. Call one of them a name, and if the other one has not the same
Does
name,
that does that work?
yep,
Really?
yep,
Okay. Even if it's in my bag, of course, if it's in
yeah.
my bag. So name the type of object. What do you want to call? So this one I bought, it was 13.
So you
Um,
sure it's not a? Just call it an oil lamp then, yeah.
okay. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, it's the same. Same. Okay, so let's talk about it. Oh yeah, so that was it. I wasn't finished complaining about 3.7. Flipped Sokoban is the worst. I'm sorry. It sucks. It's awful. There's no point to it. Fight me. Uh, However, I can now make a little Sokoban stash. Uh, what do you want? What do you want? Ooh, Pinecone's getting a bit excited.
I mean, flipped Sokoban, like, what's the point of Sokoban if you've just memorized the entire thing, right?
But yeah, I agree. What's the point in Sokoban if you've memorized the entire grid thing? But then people just memorize the flipped ones, right?
Well, yeah, I think there's some speculation of randomized Sokoban levels at some point, which I think would be rad.
Cloud says because she's a smarty pants that once she's done them once, it's fine. Um, I'm not that smart.
I mean, every time I do get to Sokoban, I basically do a practice run on Disperser's site anyway.
I actually heard someone complain about Sokoban once, just in general, and I think one very valid criticism of Sokoban in general is sorry, just let me name these scrolls. Is that sort of in general, uh, NetHack lets you use things in interesting and creative ways, right? And if you expect that you can use something in a certain way, often you can. However, like Sokoban has these really strict rules. It doesn't let you be creative. In fact, it punishes you in a hidden way for trying to find creative solutions to the problem.
Mm.
And it even gives you two scrolls of Earth in the first level, but then like punishes you for using them. It's a bit odd.
Yeah, I think it would
But I
be
don't.
useful if it told you when you did something and, like, you hear the rumble of something
Right.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
don't dislike Sokoban per se. Wonder Digging's good.
Cloud says you can just skip it if you don't like it.
But you can't just skip
You
it, right? 'Cause
can.
it's full of awesome stuff, right? So you're not going to skip it unless you're really good. So I'm sure no one tuned in to hear me moan about flipped soccer.
Oh, this is what we're here for, Jono. Complaints about 3.7.
Oh my God. There's a monster behind the boulder.
The
Ooh.
poor developers, they're just gonna, like, right, that's it. We're not making any more releases. Everyone's just complaining. I think Andrea does development on NetHack, or at least has at some point.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
So now there's this peaceful um, enemy just chilling behind the boulder.
Maybe if you just search long enough, they'll get out.
Just in that one.
Well, Spasm, you can just go back to 3.43 or 3.6. You can just, you can play them. They're not going anywhere.
I don't have a ring of conflict or aggravate monster. Why is it not moving from that one spot?
Do you have a blindfold?
No.
Maybe there's like a whole train of other monsters there. Guess you just have to kill it.
Um, so thankfully, I've still got the.
Well, if you just put on hard fault spasm, you can pick whatever version you want. Or you're just worried about your, your stats. But the stats still show up from either hard fault or NAO on like the NetHack scoreboard, for instance. Anyway, so your stats will still be there. I don't know if there's a way to link the stats of your NAO account and your hard fault account though on NetHack scoreboard.
Yeah, there's leprechauns behind. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you were right, Unit. There's a big party going on behind there. Ooh, mummy's hit kind of hard. Oh, I thought he was going to be stuck behind the boulder.
Guess it's not naked enough to squeeze past.
I feel like I've got a few hits on it already. It should be okay.
Are you on the katana? You wield the
Oh
katana.
no, I'm on the. Christ. It's been a while.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just bashing.
Thanks, Lotharic.
I'm,
Pay more attention than I am.
I'm just bashing it with my bow. Uh, I'm so sloppy. I don't know how I've ever ascended in this bloody game. Proper sloppy.
I like the 3.7 shocking sphere spasm. I mean, I don't like getting hit with it, but like, there's a thing like in if you ever played Dungeons and Dragons, right? If you ever want and you're like you're being the game master or whatever, and you want your players to absolutely hate some character, you don't get them to like kill one of your other characters or whatever. You get them to steal one of the main character's stuff. People hate that so much, and the shocking sphere is like that in NetHack 3.7. Like, yeah, it makes you really hate them, and that kills your stuff. But like, there's a purpose for that. It makes things more interesting. Yeah, true. Yeah. But like, if nymphs were not in NetHack and we introduced them in 3.7, would you be like, Spasm, what are these nymph things?
Oh my God. Ugh.
I think this is one of the other good things in 3.7. Apparently, monsters will jump in the hole if they're trapped.
Oh, really? What is that? Lichen? What time is it? It's been about an hour.
Yeah.
Swear to God. This guy.
Oh, is this the first level? So I guess it can't jump in the hole, right?
To get out
Just kill
now.
it. Screw the alignment. Just kill him.
I can take that horse. If it just maybe he's gonna
Yeah, I do
just
agree with that, Spasm. There's you have to see the shocking sphere before it comes, and you can't see them on telepathy, and so if you walk around a corner and they're just there, there's nothing that you can really do. You have to play slow and then maybe blow a bugle or whatever. So yeah, I do kind of agree with that.
right. Well, oops. Let's make a little Stash. You can still do this in 3.7, right?
Yeah, put things under a boulder. Like
Yeah.
big monsters that can move boulders will grab it, but like don't need to worry about it
Mm,
too much, especially if it's mostly just like food rations and rings and stuff.
okay. So, yeah, so definitely let's go for uh, let's go for all of the food rations.
You can get rid of
Uh,
those cursed gloves.
yeah.
Do you have any other gloves? You other gloves, right?
No, I don't.
Well, then
Oh,
keep
so
them.
yeah, you're right. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, I might. There might be a use for them. Yeah. Anything else you seeing? Potions. Is it safe to put potions under a boulder?
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, like I said, if there's a giant monster like a hill giant or whatever, it will can move the boulder, but odds of that happening and then drink the potion if it's a useful
Well,
potion.
then
But
we've
like, it's
got
not
oil
odds
and
of it happening. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
okay. All right. Hopefully, my strength will go up a tiny bit after Sokoban anyway. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
I actually think
bank
that they should
on.
get rid of the mind flayer messages now that they don't cause amnesia.
Ooh,
Because
really?
usually by the time you encounter them, you have um telepathy anyway, so you should be able to find them. Yeah, but that's still salvageable. If you lose your ring of free action and levitation late in the game, you can still salvage that. But yeah, no, I do agree that there should be more warning or at least ability to detect floating eyes or something like that. And not floating eyes, shocking spheres. But yeah, and Cloud's also right. There's lots of things where you can just turn around a corner and go down the stairs and then bad stuff happens.
Hmm. Still pretty burdened.
You're not wearing the amulet of flying. Can you push boulders while flying? Probably not, right?
Let's find out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just wear that all the time.
So,
In fact, just fly.
yeah.
Just forget Sokoban. Just fly over all the holes.
I might actually remove it just in case I accidentally start flying over
I think you
holes.
get sucked down by air currents anyway, so it's fine, right?
Ah, no, you do because I've tried to fly over holes before and it doesn't work. Sadly, should work. Do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do, do,
I
do,
would just keep
do.
aiming at flying on 24/7. There's no downsides really, apart from slight hunger penalty.
I didn't realize you get hunger penalty for amulets.
Yeah, neither did I until somebody pointed it out. I'm like, what? Nah, you don't get. That's only for rings.
Really?
And then I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, but it's like so small. It's not worth bothering.
Huh. While we're on this call unit, maybe there's quite a few like a surprising number of like quite fundamental parts of NetHack that I actually don't understand. So I know you do, and there's a lot of people here who do. Maybe I could ask you about a few of them.
Sure, go for it.
All right. First, what is crowning, and what does it do?
So when you're sufficiently aligned with your god and sufficiently high level and something else, if you pray, there's a chance you get crowned. So it's basically your god gives you like a title, and you get a bunch of resistances like intrinsics for free.
Okay.
Apart from that, it means it increases your prayer timeout by some number, and
Okay.
and you get a gift. So, um, if you're, for example, a wizard and you get crowned, you get a spellbook of Finger of Death, which is super great. If you're like chaotic, you might get Stormbringer as a crowning gift, stuff like that.
Okay. So does that mean I've never been crowned
You
before?
probably
Would
have.
I?
You probably have, unless you just haven't prayed once you get past a certain XP level.
Uh, yeah. I mean, quite often once you get towards the end game, you don't pray because you can't pray in Gehenna, as I learnt when I lost the game by praying in the Valley of the
Yeah.
Dead. Um, okay.
Yeah, Cloud, I'm not sure if you have to pray on an altar to get it or not, but usually by that point in the game, the only prayers you're making are at altars because you're praying for holy water. I'll look it up.
What I don't have is a key.
You have to
Oh,
be,
well,
yeah, you have to be aligned, piously aligned, and extremely lucky. So like 10 plus luck. You get a greatly increased time. It doesn't have to be at an altar, I don't think. Oh no, hang on. It says if you want to avoid crowning, pray only when in trouble and not at an altar. Yeah, so maybe does have to be at an altar.
okay. Um, okay. Thank you. What about we had Snickersnee?
Mm.
Is that how you say it? Before?
Oh no, that's how I say it.
Um, and yeah, people seem quite concerned about that being potentially dangerous.
I don't think it's
Um,
Snickersnee that's dangerous. I think it's, or maybe it is as well. But like the chaotic weapon Stormbringer, some weapons are bloodthirsty, like they're intelligent. Like you know how when you go to a shop and you accidentally like bump into the shopkeeper and it says, "Really attack the shopkeeper?" Yes, no.
yeah, yeah.
If you're wielding a bloodthirsty weapon, you don't get that prompt. You just attack. So like
Ah,
you can,
okay,
yeah. So it's bad for priests and shopkeepers and stuff like that.
okay. Yeah, I've not played a whole lot of chaotic characters. I guess when I did a barbarian, I guess that was chaotic.
Spasm says Sneaker Sneeze, not dangerous, so I guess it's not bloodthirst either way. Stormbringer is.
Oops, kind of feel a bit weak. I'm getting quite lucky with the Sokoban levels I'm getting actually, which is why you've not heard me complain for a good 20 minutes.
You're weak from hunger, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna eat those spider eyes, and I left as a food ration on the previous dungeon level. We've got some ones. Okay, this one. How does it go again? You got any help to offer, unit?
Yeah, not really. Sokoban is one of those things where I always go in and like practice the level first, and I haven't practiced them for 6 months or more. But let's have a look. Oh, you can push that one, the bottom. See the two bottom ones.
Yeah.
You can push the
Oh,
leftmost one all the way straight down, and then yeah. If
Sure,
you,
but then I've got
oh, you can't get around
to.
there.
Oh wait. I'm gonna. I think. Okay, that should be okay. Left one down to then the lower one to the right. Okay, I think that's what I did. The thigh, I think. Uh, um, yeah, I for a long time basically just cheated my way through
Yeah, I used to look them up, but that is so slow.
Pokemon.
If you're like looking up the moves and then trying to replicate them exactly, and then if you
Yeah.
like, you're better off just YOLOing it and then eating the luck penalty.
I'm hungry again.
Them pushing boulders is hard work.
Hoping I'll get weak before I'm finished. Yeah, what I need to get before I could do with a key. Let's just check if there's anything going on in here. Uh,
I wonder if you get the strength still if you're flying while you're pushing all the boulders.
that's a good question. What's that? Ugh.
I hate when you kill a monster and it's instantly rotten. It's like, man, best before. Guess it had gangrene or something.
Oh, nice. It's all my favorite Pokemon levels. Great. I feel like I've achieved nothing. Is that a mimic?
Is-
That one's a
Yeah,
mimic,
it's
isn't
got
it?
to be, right?
I think I remember how to do this one.
Oh, wonderful. We have a spammer in the chat. You might want to go in and ban him.
But the price is lower than any competitor and guaranteed to be the best. Let's do it. Let's do it, unit. Come on. We could make millions. Do, 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 do. What do you reckon? Bag of holding or
Given that we already
reflection?
have like 3 bags of holding, it's guaranteed to be a
It's
bag
going to
of
be a
holding.
bag of holding. Yeah, of course, yeah. Ah, there's something behind the boulder. I'm going to be so mad if I finish Sokoban and then someone just immediately dies. uh, I'm so slow as well.
Hey man, you and me both. Don't worry. The second half of the bracket, we've got, Spasm and Disperse and Cloud They're all
Oh.
fast.
That's interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes me feel a little better. Although, last room of Sokoban is prime location for getting yourself killed,
Yeah.
usually. So
You don't have telepathy. Oh, you got telepathy, but you don't have any blind spot, do
telepathy,
you?
but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I might think about. Uh, you have to walk hallucination off, don't you?
Unless you have a unicorn horn, yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey, the
don't.
boulders
Yeah.
aren't changing, so you know what they are. Just push them around.
I wonder what that is. Did I?
It's the stairs. You're just
I've never.
You're
I've,
hallucinating and whacking the stairs.
you know, but yeah, I love. I've never seen that. You hit the wee green blobby. The wee green. You hit the wee green blobby.
We have to get Craig to pronounce that for us.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think Craig stuck that in there. The wee green blobby. Right. Well, let's enhance my longsword skills. I feel I could be more dangerous. I always feel I could be more dangerous, frankly.
Oh, now you got the boulders in sight. They're all
Uh,
changed.
uh,
If you push it and it moves, it's a boulder.
I think I'm just gonna go for a little walk. Walk it off. We've all been there, right?
I mean, just hit 100s, right? If you don't,
You gotta walk it off. There you go. Okay. We've sat with our head between our knees for half an hour. Life's come back to normal. 10 silver arrows.
that'll
Guess
be
that could be
handy.
useful. If we survive that long. I guess, or well, even not.
You might get like some sort of demon.
Yeah. I guess even like werewolves and stuff, right? Silver
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah. Spasm says you have been a good steward of the samurai.
Well, thank you.
Still
Yeah, I'll
got.
try and hurry up a lot.
Don't
I'll
worry.
try and hurry up a bit.
You still got like 40 minutes to kill it though.
I think what's happened, I did play a lot.
Eat the Eddie. You might get resistance.
Oh, can you eat a Yeti?
Yeah.
I've always been convinced you can't. Wow, okay. Thank you. Never knew that.
You didn't get anything from it, but well, you got very full.
Yeah, I've not played NetHack for a while, so I think what's happened, I'm looking at out the corner of my eye at the time, as if I just really want to keep playing NetHack, basically. Like,
Who's
I
next?
don't
We'll just
understand.
tell them that
I don't
they're kicked
understand.
out. Sorry, Lexi.
I think it's Lexi, yeah. Uh, I thought I'd buggered that up then, but I haven't. It's this weird little shape at the bottom. Although I think if I fire up a game, I'm gonna have to play offline because it gets laggy. Well, I guess no, maybe not. Um, but I think I'll play XNetHack. I still want to. I would like to ascend each role.
Mm.
Uh,
You keep saying that I know more about NetHack than you, but I think you've ascended more characters and more times than me.
well, I think that just proves that you don't need to know everything about NetHack in order to ascend, but it probably helps.
A Jabberwock on level 5? Was that a Bones file cloud?
Yeah, that doesn't sound normal. I tell you what, between Street Fighter 6 and NetHack, your wrists you must have the wrists of a 90-year-old.
Well, I don't find Street Fighter that bad, and I don't just play it all day long. So here's my other pro tip: if you want to wait a turn, you don't have to move anywhere. You can just hit the S key.
Oh my god, go away. Go away. Jeez.
Just kill him.
Oh, it's always kind of annoying when you get stuff like winter wolf cubs or whatever, and that long corridor there.
Yeah.
I've got magic missile and stuff. I think, yeah, after I've pushed all these boulders in, I might run back to Minetown, and I'd like a key, and I would like a blindfold, so I can get a little peek at.
Seems like a long way to go just for a key.
You think? Or blindfold? You think I should just open the door? That could finish me off.
To the zoo.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a blindfold so I can see what's in there. What do you reckon? Waste of time?
No, it's not a waste of time, but like I would probably just continue down the main branch or something.
Oh yeah? I wouldn't mind seeing if there was some better armor as well.
Yeah, I mean, sure, go for it.
I think I'm gonna go for. I didn't really have a thorough look in there. I was sort of still getting my bearings and remembering how to play NetHack.
Like Minetown, the other thing is in Mines and on the way down there, you're more likely to run into something like a polymorph trap or something like that, which could end your game. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I won't go past Minetown though. I guess.
I mean, actually, polymorph trap's not that bad because you don't have good armor anyway.
Yeah, that's true. There's a Leah Crotter here, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, did you see that? How many moves did that just move?
Yeah, maybe they're pretty fast and they hit pretty hard.
Yeah,
It might be good to you got your
I've got
katana.
I've got a wand of digging, and I've got the flying thing. If I make a hole of my own, I can fly over it, right?
Yeah, but you're not flying right now. So you'd have to put it on. That would take a turn. I would probably
No,
just
I mean I could zap the wand of digging if I need to.
yeah. I presume that would work here. You might lose luck. I can't remember if that's luck, but who cares about that at this point? So you can zap one of digging to get out of it. You could also just preemptively like hit it once and then do an Elbereth or something like that. I would hit it once and then, but I wouldn't just digging straight away.
It's hitting like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elbereth?
Either Elbereth or digging, I guess. To get away from it. Probably digging is safer if you want to take the safest option.
I'll dig. I've got yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've lost too many games to Leocratus.
We just did dig spasm, so you can't dig on the bottom level of Sokoban because you got nowhere to fall through to. But you can dig on the
Ooh.
upper levels. Just step away from it because it won't follow you, and it will try and do the knight's move thing. So yeah, if you just step away.
Yeah. Let's hopefully it'll come in my line of sight. Maybe not. I can put. Well, I think once I'm at full health, I can take it right easy.
Yeah, and you can always just keep running away from it because it won't fall. It won't chase you down.
That's a very handy thing to have as well. Oof, it does hit pretty hard.
Oh, careful.
Yeah. Not quite as safe as I thought I was.
No, Spasm says, yeah, you can also use digging to engrave Elbreth.
Yeah. I think okay, well, let's just sit around doing nothing for a while. Oh, that sort of didn't. I don't know how that happened.
Press too many buttons.
And then it's a little. I don't want to make excuses, but it's a tiny bit laggy.
Yeah.
It's a bit laggy, and I get impatient and start doing stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, people are suggesting that if you want to wait turns, you can use the commands to like wait, like 100S will wait for 100 turns, and if you get interrupted, it'll stop. Yeah.
Okay. I do want to kill this.
Yeah, that's what you got to worry about. Something else sneaking up on you while you're
in this little corridor. Ooh.
Dan stands for evolution.
They're not very dangerous, right?
A rabid rat. Oh no, that's just rabid and just not a were rat. Yeah, you can. Yeah. What are they? Wargs. Yeah, you can take wargs.
Yeah.
As long as you're wielding your correct weapon. Oof. Although there's enough of them there. Oh. You want?
I mean, I can pray.
Or you can. Are you on the bottom level? You can always dig down again.
It's quite a lot.
Breath.
Ooh.
You could engrave with the digging Elbreth, or if you're not on the top level of Sokoman, you can just dig down again.
This is not the
There's
top
stairs
level.
down, but that might be the I don't know what level. You can do overview if you want to check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the top level. Yeah. Yeah, not the top level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Digging again?
Digging again, yeah. You could use it to engrave Elbreth, like Spasm said, if you want, or you just dig down.
Just thinking, I've got that black unicorn behind me.
Yeah, but unicorns respect Elbreth, right? But the Elbreth might, because it's not like lightning, so it might get eroded over time. I would just dig. Yeah, simming it. Yeah, just dig down to the next level.
Hmm.
You hear the howling of CWNANWN. What? What is that?
Is that a look thing?
I don't. A near death
Oh, it's
message.
a near death message. Okay. When you dig down, you lose. I just spotted that spasm. I lost 4 points of HP. Yeah.
Alright, be careful of other monsters. Oh god.
Jeez. Well, I've not prayed yet, right? I've not prayed. I should just pray now, right? That's the safe thing to do, is just pray now.
Yeah,
right?
I guess, yeah. If you could pray and get your low enough hit points that give you your hit points back.
I should be. I think it has to be lower than a fifth or something. Yeah, I'm sure I want to pray. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, we're not messing about. What is
Unless a
that?
were
Is that...
creature. And you just prayed. So if you get lycanthropy now, you're screwed.
I wish I had my um. All right, well let's zap
Silver
a.
arrows it. Silver arrows it.
I know, but I don't have my bow now. My bow is in my bag.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna zap. I'm just gonna zap a one, right?
You can it's in it's Spasm says it's not in were creature form. They can only infect you when they're in like
Ah,
their animal form. So you can
yeah,
just whack it.
yeah. Right.
And there you go.
Okay.
It's just just whack it. You'll do more
I was gonna.
damage probably whacking it than
It bites a bit,
you didn't feel
but
feverish yet, so
I didn't
you
feel
should be fine.
feverish. Yeah. Well, that was yeah, that was a roller coaster. Goodness me. Right, let's get back to Mine Town. Okay, we've still got half an hour to to not die. And then well, I guess I've got scrolls and stuff as well, right? Maybe I can try and get some um try and get some of these scrolls identified, or to oh, the Atari's already done a bit of price ID in here. So we know ID.
No worries. Have a good sleep, Spasm. Make sure you're well rested for when your shift comes
Cheers,
up tomorrow.
cheers, Spasm. Let's just stick with the original plan. What am I doing? What's going on? What's happening? Okay.
You're doing the hard yards here. The dangerous early game.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling once you get past Sokoban, right? Uh, but still quite dangerous. Right. So why did I come down here again? I wanted to see if there was like a towel or something.
You said you wanted a blindfold.
Yeah. What's in that fancy? I didn't look in here. Fancy bag.
Gucci. Hey, Lexi.
Wow. That's a 3.7 thing, right? It's just a
No, this
fancy
is
bag.
a NetHackathon thing which disperses added into the game. A bag
Oh.
shot would be too overpowered for normal NetHack.
Is a fancy bag just looks nice.
It's I think it was for Cloud Million who always names her bags holding
Mm-hmm.
like Gucci, and is famously never find a bag. Oh, there you go. Lithari says if you read it, the label is Gucci. Read the bag.
Well, I'm blind at the
All
moment,
right.
so uh, it actually cost way more than 1,000.
Yeah, that brand name's expensive.
So yeah, looks like there's not really a lot that I want here. There's the lighting store, right? Maybe
Magic
not.
lamp in there.
We've already been here. There's a credit card though, so I'll have that.
I guess Lithari would have let us know if there was a magic lamp in the shop. You could try and get Sneaky Snee again if there's any monsters around.
Yeah. been blind for quite some time.
Lithari says he didn't explore the hardware store.
Yeah, that's where I've just been, right?
Right.
Got the.
There's a gnome there. You can sacrifice the gnome, and there's a gnome lord there as well. A few gnomes from newts and things.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah. Oops! I wasn't thinking. I just unlock that door. That can annoy them, can't it?
Is that black thing? Oh no, that's an orcish something. Right? I thought it was a blindfold or something.
You know what? AC 0. That's low, isn't it?
It's
High.
it's not as
High.
good. It needs to be better. Yeah. Lithari says
Yeah.
there's a room with a chest in the bottom left, which may have something in it.
Oh yeah. What time is it? I got like 25 minutes. I kind of want to finish Sokoban. What's going on here? Grey ooze. What's the grey ooze's deal?
Well, you can't sacrifice them because
Okay.
they just leave ooze behind. I think the ooze gives you some resistances if you eat it.
Here, is this where I'm looking?
You don't want to get caught by the watch unlocking doors on this level though. So
I don't think anyone's looking.
No one's
looking at
looking.
me.
Didn't leave a corpse.
Hmm. Okay. So I guess I've got a couple of unidentified scrolls, so I'll ID them. Did I pick all that stuff up? No, I didn't. And I'll sell the spell book. We've got this wand. So a message. Okay, so I'll do a bit of price ID and
Bit of sacrifice, make some holy water.
you think so what do you think? I could do that, or I could just go for the end of Sokoban.
Whatever you feel, man. What's more fun?
I mean, doing the end of Sokoban's more fun, obviously. Okay.
Fainting.
Oh, really? Ah, jeez. Thanks. Yeah, I've not got my colors set up properly, so oh crap, do I not have any food?
Is there some in the bag?
I think most of it's under that boulder. Remember?
Well, I guess you could eat a lizard corpse. No, you
Oh,
got
no, we got.
maybe buy some food rations if there's some here. Now
Yeah, there's one there, and I guess I know there's all that stuff back in Sokoban.
yeah, but by the time you'll be hungry again, and you don't want to get in trouble without any food. You don't want to die because you were too stingy to pay 60 more Zorgmids for some food.
Okay, let's check out
Where
these.
the amulet are flying. Just always be flying.
Okay, I'll put it on. 50. Okay, 50 is not what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for 40.
Are you looking for like ID or?
No, I'm looking for, I guess, enchant weapon or enchant armor.
Yeah. All right. Let me look it up. Are you buying or selling?
I'm selling.
What suckers price ID. Charisma 9. You are selling, and how much do you get?
50. 30. 30 is a good one, isn't it?
30. Selling for 30 is either enchant weapon or enchant armor or remove curse.
Okay.
So it's either any of those. I would just label it like enchant EA, RC, or EW, so that people know exactly. But don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not worth 30 either. It's either 80 or 100 base price. So yeah, that's why I would just label it like with the 3 options that it could be.
Okay. I just it'll take me 10 minutes to work that out in my head because I'm so used to doing it now.
If you wrote sell 30, that's fine. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, what I should have done was dip some potions, wasn't it? And then I could get some holy water here. And then I could blast that before I try it out.
You should. Oh, I was going to say you should sacrifice that, but sure. Put your flying amulet on.
I think I was probably too far away to sacrifice it. I think it wouldn't have made it. But I will put my flying amulet on if it makes you happy.
It does. I think maybe you can carry more stuff, like the same way you can carry more stuff when you're levitating.
Cream pies? Is cream pie for you? Cloud? But I'm having a bit of trouble lifting them. I'm going to drop them. Are they going to splat? No. I'm burdened. Why am I burdened? What have I got? Ugh. Yeah. Let's put our scrolls back in. And we've got some potions. Okay. It's difficult not to say something filthy when with the word cream pie in it. Sorry. But you started it. So, I prayed not that long ago, right? So I'm not going to be able to safely pray yet.
I mean, I don't know how
Or
long
maybe
ago. We're at turn 6,000.
It was a while.
That's why I like sacrificing stuff as well, because it tells you whether or not it's safe.
Sure. All right, I'm going to do a dip, try and get some holy water. I'm going to race to. It was near 6,000. Okay, Lothari's been counting, but we'll dip anyway. No, I put my good dippers in Sokoban. All right, we're going to the end of Sokoban on a suicide mission.
Don't call it that.
Because
no samurai left behind.
Now that oh dear, come on. Oh, you'll move out of the way, right? Okay. A panther. This Sokoban level is cursed. Jeez, what else was down here? There was all kinds of awful stuff, wasn't there?
There was a unicorn and a couple of wargs.
Well, that's okay.
You want to wait like 1,200, 1,500 turns before you can pray, so no prayer yet.
Oh, you mean, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing to consider, isn't it? I do have that one to dig in. I've got 2, although I don't know
how many charges.
How many? Yeah, you don't want to. That's the worst when you're trying to get out and it says it does nothing or whatever the message
Yeah.
is.
One thing I've learned is that when it comes to your escape, you want to do it. You don't want to wait until the last turn. You want to escape 2 or 3 turns. You want to prepare your escape plans 2 or 3 turns in advance. So whether that's Elbereth or whatever, yeah, you want to think about it earlier rather than later.
I feel like we should get one. You know, some people on Twitch they have that like their heart rate monitor, like connected to the like on screen.
Yeah.
I feel that'd be awesome for NetHack, right? Just constantly super low heart rate. But so is that a hole? That's a hole. But I'm flying, right?
Yep.
Flying. So we don't care. There's a black unicorn.
Yeah, and there's no luck penalties for anything in Sokoban once the level's solved. So, oof. Zap stuff at it, or throw crap at it.
It's a magic missile, but it might bounce back at me though, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what? We've got a bit of distance here, so
Just
I'm gonna
you
I'm
just
gonna
throw
get
arrows at
my
it.
yeah. I was gonna get my bow and arrow back out. And that's disappeared. Cheeky bugger.
You can fly down holes as well. So if you press like the downstairs button, so you can like camp over your hole. Yeah, so
swoop
you could
down
like
into
if you're in
it.
trouble, you can camp over your hole and then just fly down it. No, he's got some arrows. He just pulled them out of the bag, I think.
So you know what this is telling me. We've had to escape from Sokoban what like two, 3 times now.
Yeah.
RAC is not good enough, right? We're
Yeah.
just gonna die. We're just gonna die if we do that. Okay, so let's not.
Good thinking.
Let's not, because otherwise. Oh, I forgot about your. I was about to say that there'll be some girls somewhere sitting at computers with missing keys with Windows XP.
What?
No, I was thinking about the Dispersers charity, which probably mentioned that, right? Although I
Yeah.
suppose everyone's already heard, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah. I'll
I think
post it
there's
in chat.
yeah, I think there's a donate button that I added. Dispersers suggested if anyone is enjoying watching and feels like donating to the charity Girls Who Code, they can click on the button below. I had a little read about it. I think I'd sort of trust Disperser's judgment. He seems like a very reasonable person.
No, I'm sure this is his whole thing. It's been a long con. He's just setting up so that he can rake in the sweet, sweet donation money and spend it on himself.
It seems like a good cause anyway. I have to admit, as someone who works with children, yeah, you meet a lot of boys who are sort of into that kind of thing, and not so many girls, and so it's definitely worthwhile to have role models for young girls to see doing that kind of thing, right? To realize that is an option. Right, let's try not to be burdened. Right, I think I'm just gonna dive down and hope that we don't run into anything nasty, and that we find something with decent AC. I think last time we did this as well, didn't didn't we get a character like ooh, crocodile? It's kind of hard. Didn't we get a character sort of to the end game, and then someone had to pick up who'd like never seen the end game?
Yep, and that was Dryad, I think, and he managed to not kill a character.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. I remember watching bits of it. It was like really entertaining.
I think he
'Cause
took. I think he
they
took
were just
about.
like, oh, what do I do?
I think he took about one turn every 60 seconds.
Because the thing about the end of the game is like you get lulled into this false sense of security because about 99% of the time you're just destroying everything.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then every so often it's like, oh, that could kill you instantly. Um, how much time? So we've got like a little bit
10.
more than 10 minutes. I'd love to pass this over with some better armor. Oh, I'm stunned. Yeah, hopefully pass over to someone who plays a little bit faster and give them some better armor. Leave them to deal with whatever terrifying things lurk at the bottom of Sokoban, or the top of Sokoban. Top of Sokoban? When I think back to how many people told me I should become an engineer, it is zero people compared to people who suggested to me to be a teacher or a nurse or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like where I live, like is a big job, right? It's a really like programmers are really in demand. But from what I see here, it's still it's really boys that are pushed into it, um, which is uh, which is a shame. Um, I mean, it's not a shame that boys are encouraged to do that, but it's a shame that like it seems that sort of boys exclusively seem to get pushed into that. What am I doing again? I'm taking out some food. Oh, to be fair, no one suggested to me that I should become an engineer.
Well, I just donated, so hopefully that helps.
You heard it. Unit donated. Now you guys have to. All right, AC. Come on, AC. We've got 10 minutes. Right, it can't hand over. I feel like I've made more progress in the last 5 minutes than I have in 2 hours.
Takes a while to get into the rhythm of it.
Yeah, I think the Sokoban as well is slow. And I was because the strength is so low, and well, strength is even lower because of me. Um, so that's something to note, actually. Right. We could do with a potion of restorability. Is that right?
Yeah, because we did get drained a bit. But if you pray at an altar when you're making holy water, you might get lucky, and I think your god can potentially fix that.
Okay. Unicorn horns are a bit broken in 3.6.
Yeah, it's like they're the cure for everything.
Yeah,
If only we
this
had.
makes you feel
If
this
only,
makes you feel great.
yeah. If only they existed in real life.
Good. Oh, I can use the unicorn horn for stuff like this, though, right? I don't have a unicorn horn because I've not killed that bloody unicorn.
Well, Lexi will get it for you.
Yeah, we should probably also grab what? Grab some of that food, maybe?
Yeah. Lotharius told him where the food is. It's in Soak Barn, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's under a rock.
load out, Lexi's. We're a samurai. We've got a sword. We got a bag of holding. I think that's, pretty much it. We got some attribute strength damage from some poison.
So
We in terms of intrinsics, I don't think we've got anything too exciting yet.
we've got telepathy, but
Yeah.
we don't have a blindfold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's in the box? What's in the box? So we've got some potions.
Ooh,
A pair of gloves.
it might be cursed fumbling, so don't just go trying them on. But
What time is it? I really want to. I really want to find out what's what those gloves are.
just put them on then.
Time.
Lexi can deal with the fallout.
Uh, whoops, I don't have an object called the.
Oh, you have a wand of create monster. It could be worth. I think you just found them on the floor.
Oh, Wand of Great Monster. Yeah, you're
So,
right. Maybe.
so we could go alter, get and try and get Snickersty and stuff, and
All right. Yeah, that'll be a good place to finish up, right?
yeah.
Probably limited chance of getting killed doing that.
Soke isn't blocked, I guess, but it's just we keep getting beaten up and running away.
What we're doing? Maybe should have grabbed that food actually on the way, but oh well.
Just go eat that
Well,
gnome that dared to fire things at you. Invisible. Alright, that'll be a wand of invisibility if the gnome was invisible.
yeah. Should I just name it?
Well, you might as well engrave test it. If you get the vanishes method, though, I would say that it's definitely invisibility.
Feel right. Yeah. Uh, okay. So. Um, Create monster. Nothing happened. Burger.
Oh, well.
Uh,
There's a few gnomes and stuff around.
is there?
Yeah, there's some behind some of those doors that you haven't opened yet. I remember seeing them when you got blinded.
Okay, as long
But
as yeah. Well, we just made it to level 9, but I don't know if I can open them without the
we have
watch.
enough money for protection. Probably not.
No, no, nowhere near. Usually, after I finish Sokoban, you pick up a lot of money, and guess I could dip my head downstairs carefully. See if there's any enemies just lurking by the staircase. Where are the stairs going to be,
I
though?
mean, what do you want from downstairs anyway?
It's just armor.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, just some like dwarven mithril or
Just kill
something
that
would be.
dwarf was you saw just before. Screw the alignment penalty. Just kill it.
Is that not going to get me in trouble with the watch?
Uh, I don't think so. But before I don't think you get in trouble for killing peaceful monsters. Only,
I kicked it,
yeah.
killed it.
You go, get some shoes out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've already got some shoes, but yeah. Right. Stairs are up to your right by the fountain. We've only got 2 minutes actually.
Hmm. You ready to roll, Lexi? Got your stream going? There's a gnome behind that door. That door right there. If you want to
This door?
sacrifice it, yeah. Oh, it's locked though. So, oof. Don't get the watch angry with you.
Die, no one's looking. No one's looking. It's all under control.
Alright, Lexi says he's ready when you are.
That would be terrible to die right now, wouldn't it?
No, you don't die. Dying is like, whatever. But you get the watch angry with you and then you hand the stream over.
Right, yeah. Okay, Lexi's saying they're nervous but ready. Okay, well, in that case, there's nothing to be done here, really. What can I do?
Curse test your stuff?
I can.
You got a bunch of not stuff which you don't know the curse status of. You might as well do that.
I mean, we've only got a minute. I mean, there we go. I'll just write a little note for the next person in the dust. What does it say? It says,
Gulak.
Good luck.